Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. You want to find a position that's relatively comfortable and sturdy. You want to be sturdy because then it gives us the sense of being here, not about to get up and go do something else. We're here to stay for this moment alone. We also want a sense of comfortability because if your body is uncomfortable during the practice, then you'll just be distracted and it's unnecessary. So you just find something relatively comfortable and sturdy and find whatever works for you. Sitting in a chair works, lying down, just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. But of course, if you have practiced with your eyes closed or you feel more comfortable doing so, feel free to do that. There are no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and just drop your gaze away from the screen and drop it down below you, looking at the floor or the desk or whatever is just below you. We're not staring at a particular spot in the floor and analyzing it, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. We have a gentle gaze directed clearly but softly downwards. You're in a comfortable and sturdy position, and your eyes are either closed or open, gaze directed downwards. Just allow everything right now. Just allow everything as it is. If you're trying to struggle for some state of mind or some goal by practicing, you'll never understand practice. You'll never understand meditation. We're not striving for anything. We're letting nature do everything for us, letting it happen by itself. So sit back and rest here and now, and leave alone all your ideas, intentions. Just be here and rest. And it's possible that you're thinking about something right now, that I just interrupted you, following a thought. And that's okay. We allow that too. We allow everything. See, we're here on an investigation, becoming clear about what's actually going on already. We're not trying to make anything happen. We're just seeing with fresh eyes what is already here. Notice the breath, the breathing process. You don't even have to try, and the breath comes and goes all by itself. Notice each breath as the lungs fill, get comfortably full, and release. You don't even have to try, and this just happens. It's mysterious. Is this inhalation different from the last? Can you notice the subtle pleasure that arises with the process of breathing? The gentle joy of being alive. And if you're lost in thought, that's okay. Just see if you can untangle that web. Just unhook from it and return to the beautiful breath with a mind that doesn't know anything. Enough talk has already been done. Now it's time to just be, to breathe. And see if there's anything you're holding on to here. Any past frustration or future doubt. Let it just melt into this experience. Let the breath cleanse your mind as you notice it happening all by itself. In other words, let nature do what it wants with you. Get out of the way. This moment is not separate from experience. And there's no separate person having experience. If you don't believe me, can you find the one that is having experience? Is there something outside of this moment looking in? Is there something that sees the breath, which is separate from the breath, that sees it? Or is it all one experience now? There's only experience, only now. Sink. Allow this moment to take you. Allow nature to remove all your false ideas. Remain in this mysterious now. And keep an absolute not knowing mind A mind that is free from knowledge. A mind that only experiences choiceless, free, don't know mind. Okay, you can look at the screen. Sometimes it feels like it's a true pity to say anything after a meditation practice. And I know I do a talk like this on most practices. I didn't yesterday because sometimes, in fact, all the time, words aren't necessary if you really notice what's happening. I want to caution you to not wait for these talks. You don't need a talk. You don't need more information. You don't need it. Enough has already been said. This moment, this is your teacher, this moment. And every effort to learn more, learn new ideas, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but it is a process of thinking. And the problem of life, the big mystery, cannot be solved by thinking about it. You can read all the Dharma texts, all the Christian mystics. You can take all the psychedelics and talk about your experiences, journal all day long, and it won't solve the problem of life and death. Because the answer isn't in words. How can it be? How can it be in words? If you want to know your experience, you must be quiet and let it speak in a way. Allow nature to do what it wants with you. And let go of this false, superficial, unreal self. And the teachings isn't through a teacher or words. It's this moment when you're washing your hands talking to a loved one, looking at the sky, or writing an email. You only need to approach life with a mind that is free from its ideas, a only don't know mind. Not a stupid mind, but a mind that is completely open and completely receptive to what already is, to this unknown, mysterious now. So don't rely on these words. There's this quote, I can't really remember exactly what it is. I'm going to butcher it, so correct me. But there's a student talking to his teacher, a Buddhist teacher, and he says, the great poem says that the hills are the true body of Buddha. Is that not true? And the teacher says, yes, but it's a pity to say so. Because saying it destroys it. Only don't know. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for your time. And as always and without exception, I will see you tomorrow.